Before we get started today, please be sure to watch this video all the way through because I do touch on several different types of topics in this one video, so don't just watch it for like 2 minutes and feel like you have the idea where this video is heading. Definitely make sure to watch this through, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, it's been quite a while since I've done a YouTube video, but there has been something that has been weighing on me for literally months. And I just thought I would come on and do just a raw and real talk with you guys. So I've received some messages lately on my Instagram page, and it's really got me thinking about how I am, I guess, being perceived on social media as a dietitian, specifically as an intuitive eating dietitian who's promoting food freedom. And so basically, I've been receiving some comments about my body. I received a lot of comments even just over this past year of people saying, how can you be promoting food freedom because you're in, you're small. I've received comments from people saying, it's easy for you to say because you're skinny, and easy for you to, say that body positivity is something that's achievable when you are in a smaller body. And I get it. I want to first start by saying that I do recognize that I do have thin privilege and that I am in a smaller body. Like, I know that. However, this is just the way that my body is. Literally, my body has been through so much over the past 7 years, and I'm just trying to accept my body for where it is right now with everything that it's gone through. I will never fully understand what it's like to be in a marginalized, larger body. However, I always try to do my best to support people who are in bigger bodies and still spread the message that food freedom can be possible no matter what body size or shape that you are in. I will also do my best to be an ally for those who are in larger bodies and speak out against people who think that being in a larger body is necessarily unhealthy, because we know that's not true. We know that you can be healthy and have health promoting behaviors at any size or shape. I do realize that there's a lot of body discrimination, especially on social media, and I do not tolerate that on my page nor in my practice. But honestly, I just feel like how this relates to my business as a dietitian, it's definitely been hard for me to feel like I can talk about certain things, even just related to myself and my past struggles, because I feel like all I'm gonna get are people commenting and invalidating my own story, my own history, and my own relationship with food just because of my body. And that sucks. And I truly feel like that is one thing that I'm not so happy about where social media has headed, is I feel like everything is being put into a box. Like, you're either, food freedom and you've gained weight, or you're not allowed to talk about it. And I have gained weight in my food freedom and intuitive eating journey, and yet I still feel so invalidated. And again, my page is not about me, it's about me helping other people achieve food freedom. And I just feel like sometimes I just don't even know what to post anymore, because I feel like one way or another, it's not gonna make everybody happy. And I recognize that I can't make everybody happy on social media, but I just wanted to get that out there, that it can be a struggle for me sometimes, even as a dietitian trying to help people, still receiving a lot of pushback. One thing that I do want to say about this, if you are in a larger body and you have gone to my page and you feel like I don't understand what you're going through, please just understand that you don't go to, for an example, you would never go to a therapist and expect them to understand every single thing that you've gone through. And the same thing can be said about seeing a dietitian. You wouldn't expect your dietitian to have gone through every single experience that you have gone through. You go to a dietitian, a coach, a therapist to get help based off what they're specialized in helping you with. So I specialize in helping people overcome that diet mentality, overcome binge eating, overcoming that restrictive mindset towards food so they can develop food freedom and body trust. I may not be able to understand every single thing that all of my clients have gone through, but I can relate in so many ways because, again, body dissatisfaction and having a disordered relationship with food is not solely based on just the way that your body looks. No matter what your body size is, you can still struggle with all of these things. Like, I have worked with people who are in smaller bodies and larger bodies, and both of them, I never invalidate their struggles because I know that it's all up here. Like, everything is up here. Body image issues are very personal based off what that individual has experienced. Somebody may have grown up in a household where diet culture was very strong, body comments were made all the time, and that contributes to negative body image issues for that one person. So I don't think it's ever fair to say that just because somebody has a certain body that may, on the outside look acceptable based off society's ideal, does not mean that their struggles aren't any less than somebody who struggles with something that may be perceived as more severe. For me, I struggle with body image issues since I was like 10 years old, and I can quite literally say that I'm the most confident within myself now, and that's really not anything to do with the way that my body looks. It's more so understanding my worth and my value as a person outside of the way that my body looks. I understand now that my body is going to take on so many different sizes and shapes throughout my lifetime that it's not worth my energy trying to strictly control it the way that I thought that I had to. When I was younger, I would receive comments that, you look chunky, you look like you have baby weight on you, and that really messed with me for a long time. And, when I was struggling with my relationship with food at my worst, I would get comments from people saying that you look terrible, like you look so skinny, you don't look healthy, and that itself also really messed with my self-image. And having all these like mixed messages about how I thought I should look really made it so hard for me to heal my relationship with my body, because it was like, oh, you're too big, oh, you're too small, and I just didn't even know like what or how I should actually look. And the reality is I had to stop trying to please other people based off the way that my body looked and find confidence within myself regardless of what my body actually looked like. Because your body, no matter how much you try to change it, will never be good enough for somebody else. And you should never try to change your body based off what other people's opinions of your body is. The main point of this is I want to get the message across that we need to stop glamorizing a thin body, because a thinner body does not mean that you are healthier, that you are happier, or that you're going to be more confident within yourself. We also need to stop commenting on other people's bodies, regardless if you think that thin is a positive compliment, because the person receiving that may not actually perceive that as a compliment. It may actually be reinforcing an eating disorder, disordered eating behaviors, the desire to lose weight. We have no idea what that person may be going through, and so commenting on somebody else's body is not really ever productive. Now, I'm not saying that people who make comments on my body necessarily affects the way that I see myself, because I personally like myself regardless of what people say. I'm in a place in my life where when I receive comments from people about my body, it does not ever change my behaviors, and it doesn't necessarily change the way that I'm going to perceive myself. And that is where I know that I'm truly recovered and that I will never go back into what those really unhealthy behaviors that I was doing before, is because I love the way that I feel in my body right now. And again, that has nothing to do with the way that my body looks. It's more about that I am truly taking care of myself, and I have seen the physical and mental benefits of doing so. My hormones are like the most balanced I've ever been. Like, I get a period every single month now. Excuse me, my throat. And my hair is as long as it's ever been. My skin has cleared up. My nails are strong. I feel like, I'm getting the most solid sleep every night. I'm nourishing my body with, all different types of foods on a daily basis. I don't restrict myself. I don't have meal times or food rules anymore. And that is how I know that I'm truly at my healthiest and happiest weight for myself right now. And if that changes down the line, then, that changes. But I don't think that putting an expectation on the way that my body should look is my focus right now. Honestly, I would be like so okay if I did gain weight, because that is how confident I truly am with myself right now, and I know that I'm still going to be loved. My value is not going to change as a person if I did gain weight, and so I'm going to end this video here today because I feel like my throat is just not having it today. A key thing here that I want you guys to know is that you can be confident in any size or shape that your body's in, and we need to stop glamorizing the thin ideal and start glamorizing being your happiest and healthiest version of yourself. No matter what that looks like for you, I know that you can find it, and I want you to find that. If you guys have any questions about set point weight theory, body image issues, anything along the lines of that, or anything that you want to message me about, please drop a comment down below, and I will, be happy to answer that either down below or on my Instagram or in a future YouTube video. But I'm gonna end this here because I feel like my throat's starting to get scratchy, and I'll catch you in the next video.